Anything from Coach?
Well, we played great. Fordham has given a lot of people in the A-10 a hard time. They beat Rhode Island, they beat Duquesne. They've taken some other teams to the absolute wire where it just came down to a few free throws at the end. They didn't look good today, but I'd like to think that we had a lot to do with that because I've seen them play very good basketball. But we were terrific. Defensively, offensively, we were just terrific. It's one of those games where you miss a lot of shots and people ask you, are you concerned? I said, well, we didn't shoot it today, but someday we're going to make, 50, 60, 70% of our threes, and it all evens out in the end. Well, this is one of those days where they all went in. So we were good on both ends of the ball, and everyone who played did a good job.
John, were you aware that the school record with the threes?
I was just aware that I wanted to win the game.
Because I was going to say at the end, that was a nice show of sportsmanship. Not to try to jack up a three.
Or, a record like that. I mean, no one knows it because it's not something that's worth doing harm to your relationship with a coach and a program you respect. Record's not a big deal. Clearly, didn't even know about it. I don't think anyone else knew either.
How about getting Sam off the side? 7 for 8 from New York.
He's a career 40% three-point shooter. He's a career double-figure scorer, and sometimes you're confused when a guy does not shoot the way he normally does. But you don't make a big deal out of it, and sooner or later they get going again. And that's what's happened with Sam the last few games. He actually shot very well against George Washington too.
You guys bottled up Brandon Frazier pretty well today. Can you talk a little bit about the defense?
Yeah, Ramon deserves a lot of credit for that. The whole team does, but that's where Ramon really, really excelled. He just did a great job against them. We know he's a terrific player. We know he's an absolute key for their team. And we challenged our guys, and they met the challenge. And the one who did an especially good job because he was on most of the time was Ramon Galloway.
In the first half, you made all your shots, I think, where the guys really just beating off each other.
Things are contagious in life. They really are, and I've seen that a lot. Some nights you just seem like you can't get a basket, and it's contagious. And some nights they all go in, and it's contagious. And those are the outliers. As I said, three-point shooting, we're going to be high 30s, 40%. And some nights you're going to have an outlier where you can't make them, and some nights you're going to have outliers where they all go in. But at the end of the day, you're going to have a percentage that is reasonable. We're not going to shoot 50, 60, 70% on threes for the course of the season, certainly.
Anything else? Okay, thanks everybody.
Thanks.